What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, I haven't posted in a little while. You know, it's COD Champs has been going on or just ended. Congratulations to the Dallas Empire on their recent W. I'm sure everyone that's watching this video saw that, so I don't really need to go too in depth about it. But yeah, I haven't really been uploading. You know, I've been hanging out, watching Champs, just relaxing, enjoying my off season for the beginning of it. Anyway, you know, we're gonna pick up the YouTube grind here in a little bit. Probably starting with this video, to be honest with you guys. So prepare the content. But today we got a spicy one, man. We got something that the pros have known about a while and really haven't been able to like say anything. And you know, in typical COD pro player fashion, kind of got spoiled on Twitter. Not really spoiled, but everyone was just hinting at it and everyone was like, oh my god, it's this bait. So again, if you guys don't have Twitter or if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you guys do that, because I mentioned it in the last video that I made. But Twitter is literally where like everything happens for Call of Duty. So today's video is going to be about the recent announcement that 4v4 Call of Duty, I repeat, 4v4 Call of Duty, 4v4 Call of Duty is back. 4v4 is just better in every single way. I'm going to dive into the reasons for that during the video and the gameplay and all that good stuff. But 4v4 is back, man. That is the staple of Call of Duty. You know, when it switched to 5v5, people really weren't too enthusiastic about it. But now we're back. We're slowly, you know, Treyarch is up next in the Call of Duty life cycle. 4v4 is back. We're setting up for some prime time Call of Duty. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment with some future suggestions, and let's get started. Alright guys, really quick before we jump into any gameplay right here, I do have a pretty dope announcement. You know, as the uploads have started to gain some more traction on my YouTube channel, I've been pretty consistent like I've been saying, and we finally got some good sponsorship opportunities. So the upload after this one that you guys are going to be watching is going to be my first ever sponsored YouTube video. So if you guys are seeing this right now and you're watching it, I'm going to need you to come out in full force. I need the full amount of support on that video. I would greatly appreciate it, you guys. You know, I don't really ask for much when it comes to the YouTube. I kind of make these videos for you guys and for fun. But now that we're starting to get up into the upper echelon of YouTube a little bit, you know, with the amount of success that we've had over here, you know, that is my first ever sponsored video. So I hope you guys will do me a favor over there and at least leave a like or something. That'd be pretty great. So I'm just gonna touch on the differences between 4v4 and 5v5, why the overwhelming majority of people think that 4v4 is just better for competitive Call of Duty in general, and how they announced it, which was kind of weird in my opinion. If you guys saw the announcement, it was just like randomly dropped on Twitter in the middle of the day. So we're gonna touch on all these things, playing some Black Ops 4 today, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Alrighty guys, now everyone is up in arms, excited, elated, ecstatic, whatever incredible adjective you want to use, because the recent announcement that 4v4 is back, man. 4v4 was the staple of competitive COD. I said it in the intro. It was literally the bee's knees. The most important aspect of Call of Duty was the fact that it was 4v4. You know, a lot of other esports, more specifically on PC, like League of Legends, Dota, even Counter-Strike, is all 5v5. Those are Call of Duty and like Gears and Halo, just like the main console FPS shooters were. I said FPS shooters. They were all 4v4, and you know, we made the switch to 5v5. People really didn't know how to feel about it. They weren't too enthusiastic. You know, with the Black Ops 4 season, it was a good season. Like 5v5 didn't make or break it. I think it could have thrived just as much as 4v4. I think the game works really well as 4v4. So I mean, to sit here and say that 5v5 like ruined competitive Call of Duty or anything like that, I don't think it did. But just the flow and the understanding of the game from a viewer perspective is a lot easier in 4v4 COD. There isn't as much going on around the map. You know, the plays that people are making on rotation, specifically in respawn, I think it helps a lot in 4v4, just for readability of the game as a viewer. You know, like if someone's making a pinch play or if someone goes big on a rotation, it's a lot easier to find those things and see those things in 4v4 as opposed to 5v5, because it's a cluster on the map most of the time. So the number one thing is going to be readability for the viewer, just the viewer experience in general. It's going to be a lot better in 4v4. Number two is how the game actually feels. You know, we're moving into a Treyarch title. We've played 5v5 Call of Duty for 2 years. I'm not sure the community's, you know, reception of it. You know, a lot of people wish that it was 4v4 instead of 5v5. So I'm assuming that, you know, people are pretty excited about it. Pro players the same. You know, I don't think that anyone was like super over the moon about it switching to 5v5. So the fact that it's going back and the response that the league and Call of Duty in general has gotten from the community and the pro players specifically has been pretty good. You know, the way that they announced it was like super weird. If you guys were on Twitter during it, it was literally like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Twitter. They just put out like a Cold War teaser, and it just said 4v4 on like a TV screen. There wasn't any, like, they didn't wait till the multiplayer reveal. They didn't do any like specific thing. They were just like, yeah, f it, make it live. But if you guys think about the last 4v4 Call of Duty, which was World War II, it just feels so much better to play. Like the how the game feels in terms of like tactics. There's actual strategy when it goes into a 4v4 COD, because since they switched, it's all about, you know, face smashing, trading, high-paced gameplay, cracked, and all that stuff. Whereas if you think about World War II, it wasn't that fast-paced. You know, there was a lot of nade spam and stuff like that, but it was all about, you know, holding a lane, sitting on a heady with an AR as a main AR specifically. You know, holding the lane, tac usage, all that good stuff, and that mattered a lot more in 4v4 just because it required a lot more tactics as opposed to just face smashing, like I mentioned. Because basically the gist of 5v5 Call of Duty in competitive is just trading. That's literally all it is. You respawn and you try to get into a gunfight as fast as humanly possible. And, you know, in Modern Warfare specifically, the time to engagement when you spawn was like half a second. So that was super easy in that game. World War II is a little, probably a lot less actually. But again, 5v5 is all about trading and just face smashing the hill. 4v4 is a lot more slow paced, a lot more methodical. If you think like Counter-Strike is probably the best like comparison I can really give. You know, like how S&D feels, you know, there's smokes and like actual adjustments and rounds instead of like, all right guys, let's just hit this bomb site and hope that we win these trades, which is equivalent to what 5v5 COD pretty much was. Touching a little bit more on the viewer experience, which I think is huge for, you know, we moved into franchising, we have a lot more eyes on the league now. When it was 5v5, again, it was like really fast paced. It was very hard to, especially as a new viewer, like if you know what's going on and you've been watching Call of Duty for a while, then it's nowhere near like as severe. I can't shoot straight. It's nowhere near as severe, but if you're a new viewer and you're coming into Call of Duty and you're like just watching Hardpoint, people are flying around the map, trades are going down all over the place, the readability isn't very high. So that was a thing that kind of sucked for new viewers. Oh, don't want to die. Psych, we reach out that. That was the thing that sucked for new viewers. So moving into 4v4, there's not as many bodies on the map. The gameplay is going to be slower, assuming there's no crazy abusable movement mechanic like slide canceling or whatever. I think the movement should be a little bit slower. You know, there's just it helps a lot for new viewers, which is what matters considering we're in a franchise league. In my opinion, the most important thing, you know, a lot of people really don't think about it that much, but it's roster construction. In 5v5, you could have 2 ARs on your team. If you think about me and Austin in Black Ops 4, if you think about Madden Arcades in the most recent game, Modern Warfare, you could get away with 2 ARs, right? And in 4v4 COD, your main AR, you had one main AR player on your team in 4v4 COD. Again, you had like 2 subs, a flex, 2 main ARs, or 2 flexes, 1 main AR, you know, whatever it may have been. The roster construction is going to be a lot different because in 4v4 COD, it was 1 main AR, 1 flex, 2 subs. Now, are we going to see, you know, like obviously my Optic team crashed and burned at the end of World War II with Zinni because we had 2 main ARs on our team and it really didn't work out that well. But so many players are used to it. Like, do we see 2 main ARs on a 4v4 roster to attempt to make it work? You know what I mean? Do we see 3 subs, 1 AR? It's like the roster construction and how people play the game is going to be, you know, more important now than ever. So we're gonna see this offseason is definitely gonna be a little bit weird, getting used to everything again. I just tried to bunny hop that guy in Black Ops 4. Holy shit! Can't wait for the next game. I'm excited for the adjustment though, man. Like 5v5 when it got announced, it was super weird just because we were trying to follow the pub stigma or whatever in BO4. It was a lot different than any of us were ever actually used to. Ooh, little crash. Oh, this game's about to end. I didn't even realize. Oh baby. Oh, these guys are just getting absolutely fried. Well, oh, the game's over. 64-6. Okay, well, I didn't think it was gonna end that fast. I was going on a tangent. I didn't know it was gonna end this fast. Super random, but like one thing I actually am excited about for next year, because it is a Treyarch title, is like their art team always kills it. So I'm hoping there's like some insane level of like customization, or you know, something like camos. I don't know if they're specialists or not, but like just some level of customization that Treyarch always seems to manage. Like that's what I'm hoping for, because that shit is always nuts. Like their art team always kills it. So that's like super off topic, but that's one thing I am looking forward to next year, like as a Treyarch title, that I think they always absolutely knock it out of the park on. I'm also yet to get a nuke on my channel since I started uploading BO4 again, which I think is kind of disrespectful because I'm nasty at this game. And when I say I'm nasty, I actually mean I'm disgustingly bad at this game right now. So I'm happy, like, you know, Modern Warfare is over, so I can actually just play this game only and like get good at BO4 again, which is, you know, always nice. So I can actually start uploading videos that I'm happy about instead of like getting destroyed. But let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about 4v4. You know, are you guys excited that it's moving back to 4v4? Are you going to miss the face smash style of Call of Duty that 5v5 brought, you know? Or do you guys just care about sliding and trading with subs and stuff like that? Or are you guys more like, you're happy that, you know, a slower, methodical Call of Duty is coming? Hopefully, anyway. We don't know anything about the movement system or anything like that, so maybe it is another one of those slide, cancel, trade heavy CODs. But with 4v4, like, it's going to be slower, period. So are you guys excited about that, or what are you guys feeling? Oh, chow me, Breezy. Ooh, I'm slowly getting there, bro. Like, I haven't, you know, I only play this game when I'm making videos. So, you know, with the amount of Black Ops 4 that I plan on playing for my YouTube channel, I feel like I'm gonna get back to where we were at, boys. Slowly but surely, we're working our way back to where the glory days of where we were before, you know, we were rudely interrupted by Modern Warfare. Dude, snapping on people like low key at long ranges is kind of hard. Maybe I just gotta move my sticks less. And I'm pretty sure I'm playing on a different sensitivity than I did when this game was like actually out, which is also kind of weird. Yo, these guys are just like letting me kill them. I don't know what their game plan is here. We're feeling ourselves now, YouTube. We're feeling ourselves now. Yep. Hello. And they spawned behind me. Oh! Dude, that was my nuke. That was my nuke. I could feel it. That was literally the one right there. Oh, jeez. Oh, I got auto-aim dragged. No. Wow, dude. We died and we just fell off hard. We were rocking and rolling for a minute there and we just fell off hard, dude. Feels bad, bro. And you're sitting in a corner with a tac deploy beacon. And you're shooting my body. Fuck you, combat. You smell like shit. All right. We've known for a little while, obviously, as pro players. Like, you know, we figure out stuff before the public does, obviously. But, man, oh, man, I am excited for some 4v4 Call of Duty. I hope you guys are, too, man. Like, getting back to the heyday of just good old-fashioned Call of Duty, man. With the backing of franchising now, too, it's like we have more support than ever in the system that got us to the point where we're at today in 4v4 COD, so I am enthused, to say the least. I'm excited. Elated, perhaps. Another sniper's nest. Phenomenal. Sit in windows with Titans. That is one thing. Thermal Titan, nonetheless. That is one thing I do not miss about playing Nuketown all day, is that people sit in these windows with Thermal Titans. At least I was doing it with an ICR, right? I had class. That has to count for something, bro. I had, like, class or grace, perhaps. All right, well, this game's over. Phenomenal. I'm a beast. Where'd I go? 74 and 11. Shit on. Get shit on. Let Spice go because he was stealing my airtime, dude. Oh, we all shit on them. It feels bad, bro. Let me know what you guys think in the comments though about the swap to 5v5 or the swap to 4v4 from 5v5. You know, are you guys excited? Are you guys worried? You know, 12 people have pretty much lost their jobs, assuming there's no expansion. So that's one thing I really didn't touch on that much, but the roster construction, I kind of talked about a little bit, but let me know what you guys think. Overall, overarching opinions about 4v4 COD. Be sure to leave a like. And remember, guys, I have a sponsor video coming up after this one, so make sure to support that one as well. Appreciate you guys watching, and goodbye.